All right, guys, let's check out a Zelos SkyRaider 2. This is the titanium variant of the model. This was released not long ago, and we're like in February of 21 right now. I can't remember when these were released exactly, but there was even one full skeletonized all the way through one, and then there's blue one, and then there was a couple other ones. And there was a flurry of activity when these were released to the public. These sold out crazy fast. Well, my buddy Bobby Legs picked this one up and roundabout ended up sending it into the channel here for me to check out. So big thanks to Bobby for doing that. I'll put a link to his channel down below. Please click the link. Just comment on one of his videos. Tell him Random Rob sent you. That would be kind of fun. Anyway, guys, let's get into this guy because this particular model from Zelos, in my opinion, is probably one of the ones to really like pay attention to, because they're, to a certain level, they're like kind of showing what they're really capable of doing. This is a very fun, well-built watch, and it really speaks to the watch geek in us because of that right there, which we'll do some close-ups of it. But 42 millimeter case, 48.5 lug to lug, not including the extended bracelet here, just the case. 48.4, 10.8 thick, that's including the sapphire crystal, which is flat, 22 millimeter lug width, so you can put a different strap on there. Looks like this is a collar ab that somebody had on there, and this works really good, especially if you have a little bit smaller wrist. So 22, but this titanium bracelet tapers down to 20 millimeter, and then they're using a stainless steel clasp, which is very similar to like a Ward. Has the on-the-fly adjustment there that you can use, and then the double pushers with the keepers there. So nice looking combination here. So let's pop this on wrist so you can take a look at that. It is a push-pull crown because it is a hand wind only movement, being the ETA 6498. But there you can see it on my 7¼ inch wrist. Its lightweight nature is gonna just make it wear great. I can obviously support a 42 by 50 or whatever. That's kind of a sweet spot, but when you don't have that dive bezel around there, it's going to present a lot larger, and this one definitely does that. It's more of a pilot style watch with that large display dialed. So keep that in mind, but if you put it on a different strap, you can make it wear small. It's not a big deal. So speaking of the crown, that is a 7 millimeter signed crown, and you can see the way it's shaped. It's got tons of traction. So easy to wind. There's going to be crazy lume on this like you would expect from a Zelos. It's going to have C3X1 and BGW9. They love to do that dual color loomed, so I'm always a big fan of that. These new on their website, they were advertised at, I don't know the exact number, but basically it was $1,200. So it's not cheap. It's a lot of money. And then the skeletonized one was $1,900, but that thing sold out like, I don't know. It probably crashed their website. It sold out crazy fast. So full titanium, other than the clasp, is going to be stainless steel like we talked about. So let's do some close-ups on this so you can get a look at that blue meteorite dial, and you can look at those applied Arabics, as well as your Flieger style 12 o'clock there with the triangle and the two eyeballs looking back at you. And then you have kind of bar indices here at the 3 and 9, and then a small interrupted one down there at the sub dial using the ETA 6498 is going to put the running seconds down there at the 6 o'clock. So going is that. But that's just a beautiful full lacquered meteorite dial. Nice polished handset, plenty of real estate for lume on all of this. And there's actually a little lume trick too we're going to show. I think I should be able to show it. We'll do that. Since we're doing the close-ups, let me look at that. It's got the quick release spring bar there. So if we look at the case back here, you can see you have your 17 joule movement. You have coated plates, main plates. They're coated, and it says 1 of 300 there. So they've used 300 of these movements in this titanium. This is number 36 of 50 of this colorway. And then you'll notice they did a printing on the rear sapphire. There's a little trick to that. Hopefully one of these days I'll get the skeletonized one in to show that. I really want to see that one. So if you have that one and you want to send it in, I would be happy to show it on video. So let's kill the lights and check the loom out. I don't know if it's going to focus, guys. Maybe it'll focus. But you can see the printing on the back is actually loomed. So I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to get it to focus any better than that. But look at the loom on the front side. I mean, it is like a torch, and usually don't see that on watches like this. So, and you have all the C3X1, and then you have some BGW9 printed on the dial and everything. So as soon as your eyes adjust to it, this thing is just beautiful to look at, whether it's full light, low light, darkness, whatever you want to do. This thing just glows so good. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next vid.